Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, Week 18 prediction and preview video. Let's get straight into this thing. Whoever wins this will go on and host an NFL playoff game, because whoever wins this wins the AFC South. This is a very important game for both of these teams, and both of these teams are going in different trajectories. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are on a 4-game winning streak, and you have the Tennessee Titans on a 6-game losing streak, and both of these teams look like polar opposites right now. The Tennessee Titans have been Mr. Consistent for the last couple of years, and they look buttoned up underneath Mike Vrabel, but injuries have been a major concern for this team, while the Jacksonville Jaguars have caught fire. Ever since the Denver Broncos game, Trevor Lawrence has had 14 passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And last time the Tennessee Titans played was Thursday night against the Dallas Cowboys. They rested a bunch of their starters on defense, and they also rested Derrick Henry as well. Those guys will be coming back for this very important pivotal game, and this is a Saturday night game. The thing is with the Tennessee Titans, I'm going to start off with them. This is a team that desperately needs a boost on offense, and Josh Dobbs gave him that boost last game. He's a better thrower than Malik Willis, and he only had a couple days to prepare. You give him a full week in this system underneath Mike Vrabel, you give him Derrick Henry and give him those wide receivers, things could look good in this game for Tennessee Titans, but they have to insert their dominance early, and they have to set the tempo. While they've been on this 6-game losing streak, they have not been aggressive like how they used to be. They have to run the ball with Derrick Henry, take care of the football. Malik Willis was not able to pass the ball down the field. The last time these two teams played, Ryan Tannehill did play, and the Jacksonville Jaguars won the game 36-22. The thing is with Josh Dobbs, he's not as accurate as Ryan Tannehill, but he has some mobility to him, and he can make some big plays as well. He has a big arm, and the Jacksonville Jaguars defense cannot slip up on a guy like this. They have to come in clutch with guys like Travon Walker up front, and they have to set the edge, stop Derrick Henry, and make Josh Dobbs pass the ball. And with the Tennessee Titans, you have to establish a pass game early in this game with your wide receivers like Nick Westbrook-Akine and Treylon Burks. You have to get those guys going early, whether it's just small dump offs that could lead to bigger gains down the game, but you have to get that pass game established early, and we saw some of that in that Dallas Cowboys game for the Tennessee Titans. The Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, like I said earlier in the video, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions since that loss against the Denver Broncos. He's been phenomenal. You have to keep the turnovers down to the minimum. He didn't have the greatest game against the Houston Texans, but that's okay. They can run the football with Travis Etienne, and that's what they need to do. The last time these two teams faced, Travis Etienne only averaged 2 yards a carry, 17 carries for 32 yards. He has to do better in this game, and Trevor Lawrence went crazy in that first game these two teams faced each other. He had 30 completions, 42 pass attempts, 368 yards, and 3 touchdowns. You want to look out for guys like Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk to break open the game if you're the Tennessee Titans. And Bud Dupree and Jeffrey Simmons, those guys have to get home as soon as possible. Those guys have to get a lot of pressure on Trevor Lawrence, and you do not want him to escape the pocket and go out on play action bootlegs. That's one of the highest things that he is great at, is when he's able to get on the run and make some plays on the run. You do not, and I repeat, you do not want Trevor Lawrence to get outside the pocket and to make those type of plays, because that's when things can get ugly for the Tennessee Titans, even though they have good defensive backs in this team like Kevin Byard. But you still do not want a guy with Trevor Lawrence that has that arm strength to throw the ball down the field and get things going, and you play off coverage, and the next thing you know, Evan Ingram is going off like how he did in the first game against you. And you also need to pay attention to Evan Ingram a lot. The last time these two teams faced again, Evan Ingram was the leading receivers with 11 receptions, 162 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. Christian Kirk can get you, but you need to look out for these tight ends, and the way that they use Evan Ingram, they will put him in the slot that most matches tight end, so you need to be careful with the linebackers that you match up with him if you are the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans defense, they have to keep Trevor Lawrence in the pocket, and they have to just generate pressure up the middle. You do not, like I said before, you do not want him to get out on the run. You need to get pressure in his face, and you need to try to scheme up some pressure as much as possible. I expect for the Tennessee Titans to come out physical. I expect for them to try to come out with a lot of passion and a lot of grit, because that's what Mike Vrabel is known for. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a very young team. That's what bothers me. They've never been in this type of position before, but they haven't had this much talent in quite some time as well. Doug Peterson is a former Super Bowl winning head coach. He has been here before, so he's telling these players some things to get them over the hump. They're on that 4-game winning streak for a reason. They come back in a lot of games this year, like how they did against the Dallas Cowboys. They are tough and they compete. This is going to be a very close matchup. I know a lot of people are down to Tennessee Titans right now, but I believe Josh Dobbs is a good enough passer to get them to the next level and keep them in this game. I do not see a blowout coming. I see a close game. I believe this will be a high-scoring affair as well. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars winning this game 28-17. I believe that they just have too much firepower right now. And with Josh Dobbs being better than Malik Willis, he's still not a Ryan Tannehill. And the last time these two teams faced against each other, Ryan Tannehill played and they still weren't able to get things going. The only thing that could separate the difference in this game is who can run the football better, who would take care of the football, and also who can make the most clutch drives matter the most. Like drives before halftime, who can drive their team down there to get an extra 3 points that can come in handy, who will not fumble the football in certain situations. Can Travis Etienne get going? Will they use Travis Etienne more in the pass game? Because like I said, the front for the Tennessee Titans, they're one of the best rushing defenses in all of football. You saw what they did against the Dallas Cowboys rush defense with pretty much their backups, and we've seen them done the last couple of weeks. So you have to motion him out as well. But I do believe that the lack of the consistency at the quarterback position will hurt them at the end. I will not be shocked if the Tennessee Titans win this game, but I do ultimately believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars win this game 28-17, and they'll be making their playoffs, and the first time that Trevor Lawrence will be making the playoffs, and they'll win the AFC South. So let me know in the comment section below, who do you have win this game, the Tennessee Titans or the Jacksonville Jaguars? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, want each and the last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Peace.